As the years have passed since Welcome Back, Kotter first aired in 1975, the beloved sitcom has remained a nostalgic symbol of laughter, youth, and resilience. But behind the humor and heartwarming moments that played out on screen, many of the actors who brought these characters to life have faced deeply personal battles, some marked by tragedy, others by quiet struggle. As of 2025, we reflect on the lives of 40 cast members whose journeys extended far beyond the classroom walls of James Buchanan High School. Some found fame only to be followed by misfortune. Others faced health crises, personal demons, or untimely deaths that cast a shadow over their legacies. This is a tribute to their stories of fame, hardship, perseverance, and in many cases heartbreaking ends. Gabe Kotter is the central figure in the acclaimed comedy television series Welcome Back Kotter, 1975 to 1979, portrayed by actor Gabe Kaplan. Kotter became a cultural icon through his portrayal of a witty, relatable teacher returning to educate at his alma mater. Following the conclusion of the series, Kaplan faced challenges escaping the strong association with his signature role. Nevertheless, he successfully reinvented himself, carving out a notable career as a professional poker player and earning recognition in numerous prestigious tournaments. Despite this, his entertainment career remained relatively sporadic, with only occasional television and film appearances thereafter. In his personal life, Kaplan experienced several marriages. He was married to actress Marilyn Kaplan, with whom he had 2 children, before the marriage ended in divorce. Subsequently, he remarried but opted to keep his private life largely out of the public eye. While his acting career has slowed, Kaplan has amassed significant wealth, estimated at approximately $50 million, including a luxurious Los Angeles mansion and diverse investments in real estate and poker. Now 79 years old, Gabe Kaplan leads a quiet life, largely retired from the entertainment industry and focusing on personal interests. Julie Kotter, the kind-hearted, intelligent, and understanding wife of Gabe Kotter in Welcome Back Kotter, was portrayed by actress Marcia Straman. This role established Straman as a recognizable television presence during the 1970s and marked a significant milestone in her career. However, following the show's end, she encountered difficulties securing similarly prominent roles. Off-screen, Straman was married to actor Richard Newbert. Their marriage ended in divorce and they had no children. Her later years were marked by relative tranquility despite declining health. She courageously battled breast cancer for many years before passing away on October 24, 2014, at age 66. Her death was mourned by fans who cherished her warm and empathetic portrayal of Julie Kotter. At the time of her passing, Straman owned a residence in Sherman Oaks, California, and held modest personal assets. Her net worth was estimated at approximately $1.5 million, primarily derived from real estate. Though she did not achieve the financial stature of some contemporaries, Marcia Straman is remembered as a talented actress who left an enduring impression through her role as a devoted and compassionate partner. Juan Epstein, the spirited, witty student of mixed Puerto Rican and Jewish heritage, is one of the most memorable characters in Welcome Back Kotter, 1975 to 1979. Played by actor Robert Hedges, Epstein's energetic and humorous portrayal resonated strongly with audiences and contributed significantly to the show's popularity. Following his tenure on Kotter, Hedges faced considerable challenges in maintaining a stable acting career and experienced financial difficulties. His personal life was marked by turmoil, including a troubled marriage and strained relationships with his children. Nevertheless, he remained committed to the arts, taking on smaller roles and engaging in theater work. Robert Hedges passed away on January 26, 2012, from a heart attack at age 60. At the time, he resided in Metuchen, New Jersey, and his net worth was estimated at approximately $1.5 million. Though not wealthy, his legacy endures through his portrayal of Juan Epstein, a character remembered fondly for his sharp wit, charm, and mischievous spirit. Michael Woodman served as the strict yet humorously gruff vice principal in Welcome Back Kotter, 1975 to 1979. The role was brought to life by actor Sylvester White, whose portrayal provided both a foil and comic relief within the ensemble cast. While this role brought him recognition, White's subsequent career primarily consisted of guest appearances in television and film, never eclipsing the success of his work on Kotter. White's personal life was marked by hardship, including several failed relationships and financial struggles in his later years. He lived modestly in Waikiki, Hawaii, where he spent his retirement. Sylvester White passed away from pancreatic cancer on September 11, 1988, at age 68. At the time of his death, his net worth was estimated at around $1 million, a modest estate that has likely appreciated due to Hawaii's real estate market. Despite limited financial success, White left a lasting artistic legacy through his portrayal of Mr. Woodman, an iconic character cherished by multiple generations of television viewers. Freddie Boom Boom Washington is one of the most memorable characters from the television series Welcome Back, Kotter, 1975 to 1979. Portrayed by Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, Freddie distinguished himself as the charming, intelligent, and composed member of the Sweathogs. Hilton Jacobs infused the character with natural charisma and a distinctive warmth, supported by his relaxed demeanor and deep, resonant voice, qualities that endeared Boom Boom to 1970s audiences and contributed significantly to the show's popularity. Following the conclusion of Welcome Back, Kotter, Hilton Jacobs pursued a dual career in acting and music. Despite professional ups and downs, including a divorce and the challenges of parenting during a slowing career, he remained dedicated to the arts. Over the years, he appeared intermittently in film and television projects while nurturing his passion for music. Now 71 years old, Lawrence Hilton Jacobs resides modestly in New York City. His net worth is estimated at approximately $1 million, encompassing his residence and personal assets. Although no longer in the Hollywood spotlight, he remains quietly active within the entertainment community. Freddie Boom Boom Washington endures as a beloved figure and an integral part of Welcome Back, Kotter's enduring legacy. John Travolta made a lasting impact as Vinnie Barbarino, the handsome, charismatic, and occasionally mischievous sweat hog, in Welcome Back, Kotter, 1975 to 1979. This role propelled Travolta to television stardom and laid the foundation for his breakthrough film career, with iconic performances in Saturday Night Fever and Grease, solidifying his status as a cultural icon of the 1970s. Behind the scenes, Travolta's personal life has been marked by both joy and profound loss. His marriage to actress Kelly Preston, spanning over 28 years, was a cornerstone of his life. Together they had 3 children. The couple's happiness was deeply affected by Preston's battle with breast cancer, which ultimately claimed her life in 2020, leaving Travolta with a significant personal void. Despite this tragedy, Travolta has continued to sustain a respected career in entertainment. His net worth is currently estimated at approximately $250 million, amassed through acting, endorsements, real estate investments, and a notable collection of luxury aircraft. At age 70, John Travolta remains a veteran Hollywood figure, a testament to resilience, combining youthful charisma with seasoned experience in the face of personal hardship. Ron Palillo is best remembered for his portrayal of Arnold Orhack, the awkward, endearing student with a distinctive laugh, in Welcome Back, Kotter, 1975 to 1979. This role established Palillo as a television icon of the era but also led to typecasting, which limited his opportunities to secure varied roles following the series. In his personal life, Palillo faced several challenges, including a long-term relationship marked by difficulties and ongoing financial instability. Nevertheless, his dedication to acting endured as he continued to perform in smaller television and stage roles, maintaining his passion for the craft until his passing. Ron Palillo died on August 14, 2012, at the age of 63 due to a heart attack. At the time, he owned a residence in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, and had an estimated net worth of approximately $1 million. While his post-Kotter years were not without hardship, Palillo's portrayal of Arnold Orhack remains a cherished part of the series' legacy, continuing to resonate with fans decades later. Stephen Shortridge joined the cast of Welcome Back, Kotter in its final season, 1978 to 1979, portraying Bo Delabar, a new member of the Sweathogs. Although his role was less prominent compared to his co-stars, Shortridge gained attention for his distinctive Southern charm and striking appearance. After the series ended, he maintained a steady acting career throughout the 1980s and 1990s, primarily in television and lesser-known films. Shortridge's personal life was marked by turbulence, including struggles with substance abuse and a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which strained his relationship with his children. Reflecting on his past, he has expressed regret over the years lost due to these difficulties. Eventually, Shortridge found solace and healing in painting, a creative outlet that helped him reconnect with himself and find peace. Now 73, Stephen Shortridge lives a tranquil life in Idaho, residing in a modest home filled with his artwork. His net worth is estimated at approximately $1 million. While he never achieved the widespread fame of some of his contemporaries, Shortridge left a lasting impression, not only through his role as Beau Delabar but also through his inspiring personal journey toward artistic and emotional restoration. Charles Fleischer portrayed the character Carvelli on Welcome Back, Kotter from 1976 to 1979. Although his role on the show was relatively brief, Fleischer made a memorable impression on audiences. Beyond his work on Kotter, he is widely recognized as a prominent comedian and accomplished voice actor in Hollywood. Fleischer's personal life has involved significant challenges, including a long struggle with depression that has impacted his family and social relationships. His first marriage ended in divorce, and despite remarrying, he encountered emotional difficulties and separation during his second marriage. He is the father of one child and has been candid about his mental health struggles throughout his career. Despite these personal hardships, Fleischer continues to maintain an active career in voice acting and comedy. At 74 years old, he resides in Los Angeles and has an estimated net worth of approximately $4 million, which includes his home and personal assets. Fleischer remains a respected figure in entertainment, balancing professional persistence with personal resilience. Vernette Watson appeared as Verna Jean Williams on Welcome Back, Kotter from 1975 to 1979. Her portrayal of the energetic and charismatic female student contributed significantly to the show's success and served as a launching pad for a diverse and enduring career across television and theater. Watson's personal life has presented its own challenges, including a first marriage that ended in divorce. She raised her son as a single mother, navigating the emotional demands of balancing parenthood with a demanding acting career. Despite these hardships and family losses, Watson has achieved sustained success with notable roles in television series such as General Hospital. At age 75, Watson remains actively engaged in the entertainment industry. She owns a residence in Los Angeles and has an estimated net worth of around $3 million, reflecting her hard work and financial stability. Vernette Watson continues to be a resilient and inspiring presence in the arts. Deborra Lee Scott played Rosalie Hotsy Totsy on Welcome Back, Kotter from 1975 to 1976. Known for her humor and on-screen charm, Scott quickly captured audience attention. However, her personal life was marked by considerable struggles, including several failed relationships and a difficult marriage that ended in divorce. Scott battled emotional challenges and alcoholism, which eventually led to severe health issues. She passed away on April 5, 2005, at the age of 52 due to complications from cirrhosis of the liver. At the time of her death, her net worth was estimated at approximately $1 million, including her Florida home and personal belongings. Though her career was on an upward trajectory, Scott's untimely passing left a lasting void for fans and the entertainment community alike. Susan Lanner portrayed Bambi Forster on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1975. While she valued her experience on the show, Lanner's subsequent acting career faced challenges, as her roles were often overshadowed by more prominent co-stars. Professionally, she struggled to secure steady work in Hollywood and eventually transitioned to a career in photography, where she gradually built a respected reputation. Lanner experienced personal difficulties, including a marriage that ended in divorce and a significant breakup that prompted her to step away from the public eye for a time. Now 77 years old, Lanner resides in Los Angeles and is primarily recognized for her behind-the-scenes contributions. Her net worth is estimated at around $1 million, including a private residence and personal collections. Ellen Travolta portrayed Mrs. Horshack O'Hara on Welcome Back, Kotter from 1977 to 1979. As the sister of John Travolta, Ellen carved out her own distinct path in Hollywood, with this role being among her most notable performances. Her personal life has included significant challenges, such as 2 marriages, with her first ending in divorce. She raised her child as a single mother and faced emotional hardships during this period. Unlike her brother, Ellen has maintained a relatively private lifestyle while sustaining a steady acting career with numerous roles in television and film. At age 85, Ellen resides in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Her net worth is estimated at approximately $3 million, largely derived from her extensive acting career and real estate holdings. She remains active in the industry, prioritizing privacy and family interests alongside her professional work. Amy Johnston portrayed Cassie on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977. While her role on the show was brief, Johnston was widely respected not only as an actress but also as a skilled stunt performer in the entertainment industry. Despite encountering numerous career challenges, particularly being typecast in minor roles following her appearance on the show. She persevered and earned considerable admiration from her peers in the stunt community. In her personal life, Johnston married a fellow stunt performer, and together they had a daughter named Mia. However, the marriage ended in divorce due to personal conflicts and differing priorities between career and family. Amy Johnston passed away on March 17, 2021, at the age of 66. At the time of her death, her net worth was estimated to be approximately $1 million, including valuable personal assets. Though her financial legacy was modest, her professional contributions to stunt performing remain highly regarded. Jane Dulo appeared as Nurse Bonnie on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1978, delivering comedic support that added charm to the show's ensemble. Although this role was a minor highlight in her lengthy career, it brought her recognition within Hollywood circles. Dulo's personal life was marked by several unsuccessful relationships and she did not have children, which contributed to feelings of loneliness in her later years. She maintained a modest estate that included a residence in Los Angeles and various personal belongings. Jane Dulo passed away on May 22, 1994, at the age of 76 due to complications following heart surgery. At that time, her net worth was estimated at approximately $1 million. Despite an incomplete career and personal challenges, she is fondly remembered for her warm and humorous portrayal of Nurse Bonnie. Della Reese portrayed Mrs. Jean Tremaine on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1979. A distinguished figure in both acting and music, this role was among many milestones in Reese's illustrious career. Her personal life experienced several upheavals, including 2 marriages that ended in divorce and ongoing struggles with financial and health issues. Reese battled severe diabetes, which ultimately led to her passing from related complications on November 19, 2017, at the age of 86. At the time of her death, her estate was valued at approximately $3 million, encompassing a home in Los Angeles and numerous personal assets accrued over her extensive career. Despite her personal challenges, Della Reese is warmly remembered by fans for her memorable portrayal of the nurturing mother figure in Welcome Back, Kotter. Sam Weissman appeared briefly as Peter Charnoff on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1978. Although his on-screen role was short-lived, Weissman established a successful and enduring career as a director in both film and television. He is best known for his behind-the-scenes work, having directed a number of well-regarded movies and series over several decades. Weissman's personal life has been relatively stable. He has enjoyed a long marriage and raised children, contributing to a balanced family life. While his fame from Kotter was limited, he built a respected reputation within the industry. At 77 years old, his net worth is estimated at approximately $5 million, including a home in Los Angeles and various personal assets. He remains occasionally active in the entertainment field, maintaining a solid standing as a filmmaker. Bridget Hanley portrayed Mary Flanagan on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1976, marking a significant milestone in her acting career. Although her fame from this role was brief, it contributed to her professional recognition. Following her time on the show, Hanley faced challenges in sustaining her career and personal life. She was married to a well-known television producer with whom she had a son named Thomas. The couple eventually divorced due to personal differences. Hanley's son has maintained a private life away from the media spotlight. In her later years, she encountered financial difficulties that led to the sale of her home. She also battled Alzheimer's disease peacefully in Woodland Hills, California. Bridget Hanley passed away on December 15, 2021 at the age of 80, leaving an estimated net worth of approximately $1 million. James Karmac portrayed Uncle Harry Orshak on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977, delivering moments of humor and warmth to the series. While his acting role on the show was notable, Karmac's career was primarily distinguished by his achievements as a writer, director, and producer. He enjoyed considerable success in these capacities following the conclusion of Kotter. Despite his professional accomplishments, Karmac's personal life was marked by tragedy. His first marriage ended in divorce, and his relationships with his children became strained, resulting in significant emotional distance. He also faced financial difficulties and struggled to balance his demanding career with his personal life. James Karmac passed away from heart failure on December 24, 1997, at the age of 73. At the time of his death, his estate was valued at approximately $2 million, which included a residence in Los Angeles and various personal belongings. Although Karmac left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry, his later years were overshadowed by personal challenges. Pat Morita played Taro Takahashi on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1976, contributing memorable performances that combined both comedic and dramatic elements. However, it was his portrayal of Mr. Miyagi in The Karate Kid that became his defining and globally recognized role. Morita's personal life was marked by struggles, including battles with alcoholism and a first marriage that ended in divorce. He remarried but continued to face significant family challenges. Toward the end of his career, Morita was diagnosed with kidney failure and passed away on November 24, 2005, at the age of 73. His estate was estimated to be worth approximately $5 million, including a home in Las Vegas and a collection of personal memorabilia, which has maintained significant value since his passing. Valerie Curtain appeared as Mrs. Wright on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1976. Although this role brought her some attention, it was not a major turning point in her career. Curtain built a diverse body of work as both an actress and a screenwriter but faced challenges securing steady employment in Hollywood after her time on the show. Her personal life was marked by turmoil, including a bitter divorce from her first marriage. Nevertheless, Curtain found solace in her writing career, though emotional difficulties from past relationships continued to affect her. Financially, she maintained stability with an estimated net worth of around $2 million, which included a home in Los Angeles and various personal possessions. At 79 years old, she continued to work as a screenwriter, although her life was shadowed by emotional struggles. Reports indicate that the value of her estate increased following her passing. John Aston portrayed Mr. Gore on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1976. Unlike many of his co-stars, Aston leveraged this role as a stepping stone to a long and successful career in television and film. His distinctive voice became a hallmark in numerous animated series, further cementing his legacy. Aston's personal life included a marriage to actress Patty Duke, with whom he had 2 sons. The marriage ultimately ended in divorce. He later found lasting happiness in his second marriage to actress and voice artist Angela. Now retired and residing in Baltimore, Maryland, Aston enjoys a peaceful life with his family. At 94 years old, he remains in good health. His net worth is estimated at approximately $6 million, comprising real estate and valuable personal assets. Michael V. Gazo portrayed Angelo DeMora on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1976. While his role on the series was relatively small, Gazo left a lasting impression on audiences through his distinctive deep voice and commanding stage presence. Prior to his appearance on Kotter, he had already established himself as a successful actor and playwright, though the recognition gained from the show was brief. Gazo's personal life was marked by challenges, including multiple failed relationships and struggles with substance abuse. He was married twice and fathered children, but his family life faced significant difficulties. Gazo passed away on February 14, 1995, at the age of 71 due to complications from a stroke. At the time of his death, his net worth was estimated at approximately $1 million, including a residence in Los Angeles and various other assets. Despite the hardships he endured, his contributions to stage and screen continue to be remembered. George Carlin made a guest appearance as Wally, the Wow Wexler on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977. Though the role was brief, Carlin's career soon skyrocketed, establishing him as a comedy icon known for his incisive wit and irreverent humor. His personal life, however, was complex and marked by long-term battles with addiction, which placed considerable strain on his relationships. Carlin was married twice. His second marriage ended in a difficult divorce after years of emotional and physical challenges. He also endured the tragic loss of his daughter in 2008. Despite these personal struggles, Carlin amassed considerable wealth throughout his career. He passed away from heart failure on June 22, 2008, at age 71, leaving an estate valued at an estimated $10 million, including a home in Venice, California, and a valuable collection of personal memorabilia. Susan Pratt appeared as Jenny Hansen on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1976. Although her role was more limited compared to other cast members, Pratt's portrayal of a struggling student resonated with viewers and earned their sympathy. Unfortunately, this role did not lead to a sustained career in Hollywood, as she was frequently typecast in narrow and minor parts. Pratt's personal life was marked by turbulence, including a difficult divorce from her first marriage. However, she later reconciled with her ex-husband. In her later years, she focused on raising her family and found personal peace away from the entertainment industry. At age 68, her net worth was estimated at approximately $1 million, including a residence in Gainesville, Florida, and various personal possessions. Though she occasionally returned to acting, she has largely maintained a private and low-profile lifestyle. Melody Anderson portrayed the blonde sweat hog on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977. While her role made a memorable contribution to the show, Anderson's acting career ended prematurely due to profound personal challenges, including an unhappy marriage that culminated in divorce and the trauma of a miscarriage. After years of struggling with issues of identity and self-esteem, Anderson transitioned away from acting to focus on social work and public speaking. She has since dedicated herself to helping others and finds fulfillment in this work. Now 69 years old, Anderson lives a peaceful life centered on her social work commitments. Her net worth is estimated at approximately $3 million, which includes a home in Los Angeles and a collection of personal belongings. This career shift marked a significant turning point, offering her a path toward healing and renewed purpose. Herb Edelman played Mo Epstein on Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977. This role was well received by fans and remains one of the highlights of his career, although he often found himself typecast by it in subsequent television and film work. Edelman's personal life was fraught with difficulties. He was married twice, with both marriages ending in divorce. He had 2 children with his first wife, who was also an actress, but relationship struggles negatively impacted both his personal and professional life, leading to increased withdrawal. The pressures of fame and personal challenges likely contributed to his battle with emphysema. Edelman spent his later years in Los Angeles, living modestly. He passed away on July 21, 1996, at age 62, leaving behind an estimated net worth of approximately $1.5 million, which included his home and personal assets. Alan Oppenheimer portrayed Dr. Mel Melman in Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977. While the role was brief, it was one of many standout guest appearances in his extensive career. Primarily known for his prolific work as a voice actor, Oppenheimer lent his talents to numerous beloved characters across film and television. His personal life was marked by challenges. He was married twice, with his first marriage ending in divorce, and his second facing difficulties that led to estrangement from his children. Despite these hardships, he remained professionally active and respected in the industry. Now 94, Oppenheimer continues to work in voice acting and enjoys financial stability, with an estimated net worth of approximately $5 million, including a residence in New York City and various personal assets. Scott Brady played Mr. Lou Caruso in Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977. A seasoned actor with a substantial film career behind him, Brady's appearance on the show offered a brief resurgence in visibility, although his overall career had begun to decline. His personal life was equally turbulent, with 2 marriages that ended in divorce. The second in particular was noted for its bitterness, involving a longtime family friend. Brady's health deteriorated significantly following a diagnosis of pulmonary fibrosis in the 1980s, which curtailed his career and led to increasing isolation. He passed away on April 16, 1985, at the age of 60. At the time of his death, his estate, including a Los Angeles home and personal belongings, was valued at approximately $1 million. Alyssa Davalos appeared as Judy Orhack in Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977. Her character was warmly received by audiences, but despite her potential, Davalos struggled to transition into more prominent roles. Often typecast and overlooked by casting directors, her career failed to reach the heights many had anticipated. Her personal life included a marriage to actor and writer Philip McKeon, which ended in divorce. Following several other relationships and professional disappointments, Davalos gradually withdrew from the public eye. Now 67, she lives a quiet, retired life in a modest Los Angeles home. Her estimated net worth is approximately $1 million. Despite earlier struggles, she has found a sense of stability and contentment, focusing on her family and personal peace. Harold J. Stone portrayed Charlie Kotter in Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977. A veteran of stage, film, and television, Stone's appearance in the series was just one facet of a rich and varied acting career. Despite professional success, his personal life was complex. He was married twice. His first marriage ended in divorce after a difficult period, and his second also faced numerous challenges. Stone raised 2 children and spoke candidly about the sacrifices required to sustain his career. In his later years he became more private, enjoying a quieter life in Woodland Hills. He continued acting well into his later years until his health began to decline. Harold J. Stone passed away on November 18, 2005 at the age of 92. His estate, which included real estate and personal assets, was valued at around $2 million. Jack Dodson played Mr. Hanson in Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977, a role that brought him brief acclaim but had little impact on the trajectory of his long-standing career. Dodson, best known for his role as Howard Sprague on The Andy Griffith Show, endured personal challenges behind the scenes. He struggled with the demands of fame and public life and went through a difficult marriage that ended in a contentious divorce. Though he had a daughter, their relationship was often strained due to the complexities of his personal and professional responsibilities. At the time of his passing on September 16, 1994, from heart failure at age 63, Dodson left behind an estate valued at approximately $5 million, including a home in Los Angeles. Despite his success, personal struggles continued to shape his legacy. Ned Werdimer portrayed the second substitute teacher in Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977. Although his appearance on the show was brief, it was a small part of a career that spanned over 5 decades. Werdimer became a familiar face on television, best known for his role as Ralph the doorman on The Jeffersons. His personal life included emotional challenges, particularly due to the dissolution of his marriages. Despite these difficulties, he remained close to his children, who supported him throughout his later years. Professionally, Werdimer experienced the natural fluctuations of a long career, but his financial success steadily grew over time. He passed away on January 2, 2013, at the age of 89, following complications from a fall. At the time of his passing, his estate was valued at approximately $17 million, including a residence in Valley Village, Los Angeles, and various personal assets. His legacy reflects a lifetime of dedication to his craft, often understated but deeply respected. Stephen Pullman played the chicken manager in Welcome Back, Kotter in 1977, a minor role that nevertheless left a lasting impression. Following this appearance, Pullman's acting career remained modest, with occasional roles in television and theater. His personal life, however, was shaped by significant hardship. A failed marriage and ongoing struggles within his family, including challenges faced by his children, weighed heavily on him. Despite these difficulties, Pullman continued to pursue his work in the arts until his health began to decline. He passed away on September 30, 1998, at the age of 63, after a battle with cancer. At the time of his death, his estate, including a Manhattan residence and personal effects, was estimated to be worth around $1 million. While his professional legacy was quiet, those who knew him remember a life touched by both creative effort and personal resilience. Thank you for watching. How does it feel knowing that some of the actors from Welcome Back, Kotter are no longer with us? Share your reflections in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos.